It's like, it's weird to me that feminists think that feminism means I can literally kill something after it's been born. And it's weird to me that right wingers think that, because I'm religious, but I'm Jewish. And in Judaism, in the Talmud, you know, life only begins after 40 days. For 40 days, God is still making up his mind whether he wants this thing to happen or not. So the first 40 days, it's considered like, you know, just, they call it water, essentially. Like I have an ancient tradition that I rely on that's like makes me pro-choice basically. But there's when you say that the basis of your pro-choiceness is my body, my choice, there's nothing at the upper limit of that, right? So I feel like both sides are very weird about this. I just want to make a one quick point that I'm so curious what you both think about this. Sure. Okay. The data shows that 49% of Americans say they're pro-life and 49% of Americans say they're pro-choice. So that looks like a total polarity, right? Like 50-50 split, blah, blah, blah. If you drill down into the numbers, over 60% of pro-choice Americans only think it should be legal in the first trimester, meaning that Mississippi bill, 15 weeks. And if you look at the pro-life Americans, 75% think there should be exceptions for rape, incest, and the mother's health, which means that like the vast majority of Americans are basically in agreement about the kind of, you know, legal, safe, and rare point of view, right? Like, so then what do we see now? We see the two parties. One party is saying, you know, oh, they're looking at the vast majority of Americans who are totally united on this issue, basically, more or less. And they're saying, so one party says, we're going to be the party that says you can abort it the day before it's due. And the other party that says, we're going to be the party that says, you're going to go to jail if you slip and fall and you miscarry after 6 weeks. It's like insane, but I feel like this is a perfect encapsulation of our entire political system. The vast majority of Americans are just not that divided on anything, really. We're so united about the most important things, and the parties are insane.
So let me just say, in terms of excuse me, the 15 weeks. Number one, it's arbitrary. So it's an arbitrary date. It's not like when we're looking at viability, which is a scientific construction. You know what I mean?
Is Roe v. Wade, but
a medical
bunch of Supreme Court justices decide that in a court case, not doctors. Like Roe v. Wade, that number was determined by the Supreme Court. You know,
right, but I think medical professionals, from what I've read, say viability is a scientific cutoff, not like 15 weeks or these so-called heartbeat bills, which is 6 weeks. You know, which, by the way, they call it a fetal heartbeat when it's, this is the thing I kept saying to the guy, but he was good. You know, it's not a fetus until 8 weeks, so fetal heartbeat is wrong, and it doesn't have a heart, so it's not a heartbeat, so it's not a fetal heartbeat, you know. But the guy was like, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but we got to save those little babies. But he was really good though. But that guy was stuck to his guns. He's really smart. As far as, and I agree with you that we're not as far apart as a lot of us try to make it seem. And I think people have their own interest as to why that is. I don't know any, literally, and this kind of goes to your point. I don't know anyone who thinks that a baby, which is, I would say, you know, once a child can live, a fetus can live outside of the womb, it's a baby. Like, it's not, like, that's a baby. You can't terminate that. That's terminating a life.
Tell Ralph Northam.
I do. No, but that's bullshit. That's not what Ralph Northam was talking about. That's the stuff that Batya, I think, is talking about. No, but
Jason, my question is
what was he talking about?
You know that's not true.
But my question is you never hear the pro-choice side saying we only mean it until this point. Like there's no internal limitation.
Yeah, exactly.
From the logic of their position. If their position is a woman should get to choose, we trust the women, right? Tell me until when, and they never will. They won't put an upper boundary on it. That's my question to them is like, where are you? You're going to say we don't say we trust women not to steal, and therefore there's going to be no law against theft when women do it, right? Because it's like, we trust most women not to steal.
I believe all women. I believe every woman. All right.
Get out of here!
Look,